The Black Swan is a prototype for an all-terrain vehicle and a precursor of huge modular floating cities. This demonstrates the maneuverability of the machine as it starts, stops, and turns quickly. Ships will be able to maneuver in confined areas without the need for tugboats. The 12-inch diameter wheels, or rolling hulls, have geared teeth that push the wheels upward and forward. If the wheels are 6 feet or larger in diameter, they will produce dynamic buoyancy at higher speeds and be able to hydroplane across the surface of the water in excess of 50 knots. The plywood represents ice or land. This shows that the machines are amphibious and they don't need ice cutters. Large ships will also no longer need deep water ports. Given their maneuverability and amphibious capabilities, they will likely not need any ports at all. The module is the basic building block of floating cities. As a demonstration model, the wheel doesn't have geared teeth. The passive and active suspension allows the wheel to move up and down to ride waves. The wheel pivots for steering, and it tilts to roll over obstructions on either side of it. And of course, the wheel rotates for propulsion. The modules are assembled in sets of 4 and rolled out to link up with other module sets to form large platforms. Each module communicates with a central computer, and each module has its own auxiliary power that can go on standby if a central power supply is available. These platforms can be expanded indefinitely to any shape and size, measuring thousands of feet, even miles on a side. This shows how the suspension conforms to the underlying water or terrain to keep the platform from buckling. Although this demonstration shows the platform being forced to pitch and roll, in practice, the passive and active suspension will keep the platform completely level, even in rough seas. This demonstrates how a modular platform can rotate around a pivot point quickly and in any direction by pivoting each wheel. In practice, a central steering computer will orient each wheel and regulate its rotational speed and direction to effectively execute these maneuvers. Floating cities, no matter how large they are, will be far more agile than conventional ships. This technology also eliminates the need for propellers and rudders. In addition, the wheels of floating cities will be around 100 feet in diameter and made of closed-cell polymer foam. If they run into reefs, sandbars, rocks, or fallen trees, they will simply roll over them. The wheels will dwarf most ocean waves, and the suspension will allow the wheels to conform to larger waves and swells. And this will keep the platforms even and level. The platforms will be able to land on any beach in the planet, move into flooded, storm-ravaged areas if needed, and operate effectively in international waters. The platform will be able to land on a beach and remain level. The suspension in this model is not very sophisticated, so the wheels on the simulated beach lift up only slightly. If a conventional ship is disabled, the platform can remove groups of modules as shown here and envelop the ship. Slings can be used to secure the ship if it's in danger of sinking. The ship can either be repaired at sea or transported to a land-based facility for repair. Bear in mind that this model represents a very minor section of a massive platform, so in practice, large conventional ships can be rescued by huge platforms. If a module gets disabled, being made mostly of lightweight aerospace material, it can be pulled up on deck for repair or replacement. We may see platforms that not only manufacture platform modules, but also repair and overhaul existing modules for other platform owners. For example, damaged sections of wheels can be refoamed and motors can be replaced by special repair facility platforms. These repair and replacement operations can be done by platform owners and maintenance contractors even while underway. The modules are interchangeable with standardized interconnects. This also allows separate platforms to combine to form larger platforms if needed. As shown here, the module deck can be oriented in any direction, and the central computer will register it accordingly. This adds to the ruggedness and versatility of this technology. If a platform comes up to a cliff that's higher than its deck, ramps can be used for motorized vehicles and also to secure the platform to the top of the cliff. If a platform needs to travel through a narrow strait or a canal or river, it can transform itself into smaller platform sections. The sections can travel through to the other side where the platform is reassembled. Platforms traveling on land can also use this method for traveling through narrow passes. This technology will allow floating cities to go just about anywhere on the planet.